What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the It Doesn't Matter podcast. I'm your host. I'm Notorious. I am Dom. I'm here with Strat Facts. I'm here with the man that chose the show. I'm here with BDC. I'm here with a special guest, the NXT guy. I'm here with Ringside.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Men's Day, I heard.
Yes, happy International Men's Day to all the fellas out there.
What does that mean?
It's International Men's Day. I guess it's good to be a man day, I guess. I don't know.
Shout out to Renee Dupree, Rob Conway, International.
And Austin Powers.
The great Sasuke, great Muda.
All men.
Gentlemen.
Yep.
Every guy.
Every guy that's international.
Every guy, everywhere.
Anytime, any place. Even you, Mike Santana.
Don't.
All right, well, today's topic is NXT Wargames 2019. You know, Ringside is the big NXT guy. I remember this show, watching this on Peacock. The show definitely does matter. I can't wait to get into it. But before we get into it, we're going to talk about our latest rundown. And since I already mentioned the guy, the former TNA champion, BDC, what are your thoughts on Mike Santana title reign?
Let me start by saying that my initial rundown was going to be lighthearted. It was going to be funny. We were going to talk about why it is that the president of TNA Wrestling, Carlos Silva, has a TNA Wrestling cap that is not a logo, but literally a hat that looks like it's screen printed. TNA Wrestling. We're going to have a good laugh about that. Wonder what kiosk he went to at the mall to go get that hat before he comes to the show. But then last week happened and pissed me off to the moon and the stars. Mike Santana, who defended his title all of 2 times in the same night, lost after
23 days.
He had the title for 32 days.
32 days.
He had this huge months-long build-up to finally winning the title. And then he loses it in 32 days because NXT comes during his match with, I guess he was fighting Ryan Nemeth, or Nick. He was fighting one of the Nemeths. NXT comes in and they beat everybody down, wrecks his arm, and then Frankie Kazarian, of all people, come in, calls his shot. Mike Santana goes for spinning the block, and his arm must have just fell off right there because he goes. Frankie Kazarian covers him, rolls him up, and wins the title. Like, the fuck is that? Like, we all lived through Kofi Mania and how that ended. And even in that, this was worse. And I couldn't imagine anything being worse than that. No, this shit was worse. This was worse.
The crazy thing about it is they build him up. What was it? Slammiversary. He had the opportunity and he didn't win it. Trick won it. So all right,
exactly.
Bound for Glory is your WrestleMania right there. Your Starrcade, and he wins the title. Yay! It finally happened. And then
huge.
What the hell happened right there? Because this ain't WWE booking right here. So I don't know. Your boy Silva fucked up for that one.
I mean, and then the worst part was they did. They do all their tapings at one time. So the next day he doesn't show up. And now he looks like a sourpuss for losing the title. So now that makes him look even worse than the fact that he lost the title. Is now the next night he just doesn't even bother to show up, quote unquote. I don't know if he showed up later in the day, but when he was initially supposed to be there, he wasn't there. And it was like, okay, come
later on that night, supposedly.
I was like, but he had like a session or something he was supposed to be doing that he didn't show up for.
Therapy session.
Yeah, that was unadulterated bullshit. I could not believe that. To Kazarian of all people. Kazarian. Don't get me wrong. Kazarian's been in the game for like ever, but Kazarian? Bruh.
Everyone gets their gold watch in TNA, known as the TNA World Championship. During TNA has had a resurgence in the last couple of years, and good for them. and their association with the WWE. But as someone noted, TNA they can't help themselves, I guess. It's just TNA going TNA. And
the LOL TNA hashtag, yeah.
This is they have plenty of examples of bad, awful TNA booking, but the most glaring one for me that this reminds me of is Bound for Glory, and it was supposed to be the crowning of Bobby Roode as, the TNA World Champion versus Kurt Angle. And, Hogan was a part of the roster at the time, so we're kind of blaming it on him and, Eric Bischoff and the like of those folk for making things happen. Because then, because allegedly Hogan's like, you're not going to, a babyface winning the title. We all know that once a babyface holds the world title, there's not much interest because he's a babyface. It's kind of like, well, sometimes it's okay. Bob Backlund held it for how many years? I know that was the 70s, but still.
Said the guy who held the title for 5 years. The fuck?
Exactly. So what, I don't know so the story, so Kurt Angle retains the championship. He does not lose. He does not give the crown to Bobby Roode that night, but I think 3 days later at another TV taping, he loses it to James Storm, Bobby Roode's partner. So, and then a little while later, Bobby Roode turns heel on James Storm. James Storm has a very short, meaningless title reign. Bobby Roode gets embarrassed at their biggest pay-per-view of the year, and he turns heel, and he goes on for his own little run as a heel champion. It kind of reminds me of the second half of CM Punk.
Took it from Storm. He took it from Storm. Yeah.
So, did it work out in the end? I guess, but would it have been a better moment, a more feel-good moment, and less pissing off the real fans at Bound for Glory? Was it worth it? Couldn't tell you. You could still have Bobby Roode get his moment, and like I said, like the CM Punk first long title reign, he turns heel midway through. That could work too. And that would have been before CM Punk did it. So it could have been revolutionary. But it's just it's anything TNA does bad. It's just a bad reminder of how bad TNA always is, was, and ever will be. So you know what?
So when we getting one of them DX members to go be in charge of creative backstage for TNA.
Well, Sean Waltman, what are you doing?
I think he's an indie scout, the ID joint.
I think he's too busy dealing with the X Factor. No? All right.
WWE ID. Oh man. Well, I don't know what TNA's motive is with Santana. They hurt him. They build him up so much, and then
less than a month
just crumbled. The cookie just crumbled out.
You literally turned him into a transitional champion to Kazarian. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get over that. Fucking Kazarian. No offense. Great wrestler. Been doing this forever. But fucking Kazarian. You got to be kidding me.
Well.
They've
just, hey, I wasn't watching it anyway, so I can't lose any more interest in not watching TNA. So, hey, good luck to you guys. We'll see what's up with you next year.
And I seen a spoiler today. They did the NXT Gold Rush last night.
Mm-hmm. No. No.
You don't do that to him.
We don't spoil.
Moving on.
Well, it wasn't an NXT title that changed hands. It was a TNA title that changed hands.
Holy Mary Mother!
That's all I'll say.
You know what that reminds me of? It's like, say you have a title match. Say it's just say it's CM Punk and John Cena for the world title at Survivor Series. And then the sheets or some website, some stanky ass website will just say, new champion crowned at pay-per-view last night. And you know that there was only one title match on the show. Gee, thanks for
wonder who that was.
I didn't know Gold Rush was a double taping. I thought it was going to be
Ringside doesn't know that either, so there you go.
I found out last night that it was a double taping, and I'm like, all right, I'll stay out of the sphere for a week.
Not like somebody telling me at the start of Raw, oh, you see Dolph Ziggler's going to be on tonight. I'm like, motherfucker.
They
I was
ruined
like,
that shit
I was
early
like,
in
what?
the
He's
day,
like,
man.
yeah, Facebook put it out there. I'm like,
Yo, I don't know how the hell they know this shit. Like, I knew it was gonna be a 6-man tag to kick off the show with the same people. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, yo, why y'all do this, man?
It's
Yo.
tough too, because like on my Twitter feed, if I go like to like the search or like trending topics, the first 3 or 4 things are all AI like summaries. So on Raw and then on and for NXT last night, there was like, Dolph Ziggler returns to Raw and 6-man tag match for Cena's last, and I'm like, there's a half hour before the show starts, but because everybody's tweeting about it, it gets put up there on top. It's just
AI collaborate,
yeah,
accumulates it all. Yeah,
it's very frustrating.
You remember
Extremely.
when Cena was a heel for that brief period of time, this run? We'll talk about it next month for sure. I find it funny how he called out, hey, Nick Nemeth, hey, Matt Cardona, look who's in the tournament.
Ooh.
They weren't in the tournament.
Dolph Ziggler
You know what I mean.
and Zack Ryder.
Shut up, John.
You know what I meant. It's just funny how it played out. Like, oh, Cena has boys in here.
Well, who's he gonna call out? Kenny Dykstra and
Alex Riley.
That was a big surprise.
say it to his face.
Oh man. Whatever. Well, anything else for the rundown? Y'all got anything else?
No, I'm good.
Nah.
I got
Actually,
one real quick.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's absolute bullshit how Javon Evans did not win on Monday night against Gunther. It's so stupid. I hate this tournament. I'm done. I don't care what happens.
My bigger gripe is that Gunther went from being the ring general to coming out looking like the German lover in that robe. The fuck was that all about?
That was fancy. I liked it.
That was a nice robe.
Look,
And
I ain't
you
even
got
gonna lie, because as soon as I saw that robe, I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, I need that robe. That robe is silky. That robe is silky.
Man, he got the whole theme song back.
Yep.
It's not like the Street Profits or the New Day where their theme stinks now and they go back to the old one. It's like I like his modern one was good. Yeah. I don't know what the point of going back to this is, but
it went with the silky robe.
I suppose.
And I also read that Sheamus and Cena are both high on Javon right now. Javon Evans. So
everybody should be high on Javon.
Oh yeah,
I told
Javon
Evans
John
that beforehand.
Yeah, I don't. I get it. You know, Javon and Slater didn't beat Dark State last night.
They ain't win.
Also bullshit.
Yeah, and but those two are just dynamite together. They're literally dynamite, and it's a shame. It's like I love the partnership, but I hate the partnership because if the partnership ends, you won't get Javon and Leon Slater in a tag team anymore. Hell, we may not get them anymore after this, but the two of them feed off so well off of each other, and they're both similar styles, and they're both young, and they're both so fucking energetic. It's like there was no reason they should not have won. They should not have won that match against Dark State last night.
I told you that was the match I was looking forward to.
No
Bound
reason.
for Glory.
I was
so mad about that finish. I'm like, you gotta be.
Yeah, that
me.
finish stunk.
I'm like, oh come on, man. 5 more minutes. I know.
It's been a very, very bad week for Bouncy Boys, and I'm just having a tough time.
And somebody gonna tell that dude to stop wearing panties in the ring. The fuck?
Oh man. Well, since we're still talking about NXT right quick.
Yep.
I didn't watch it, but I see JC Jane got the title back.
Yeah. Now, the only reason that didn't come up into a rundown was because that was long-term storytelling. You kind of saw that coming. You kind of saw it coming because what's her name? Izzy was getting really jealous of Tatum. She was really getting jealous of Tatum, and she was starting to actively try to manipulate and basically shut down Tatum, and it just wasn't happening. So she wins the title. Izzy's pissed about the fact that she won the title. She tried to sabotage her to lose the title, to lose the match. It failed. She ends up winning. But then all of a sudden, the rest of culling is like, oh yeah, we don't like you either, and that's how it finally happened. So it was long-term storytelling. So that one made a little more sense. And Tatum, for as good as she was, yeah, okay, she transitional champion. Okay, cool. She got her moment, and now it was like, okay, what are we really gonna do with her? We're gonna put it back on JC Jane. So that's essentially what they did. They have more faces to put a title on than heels at this point, so it made sense.
My big
Yep.
My only issue with that from the women's title for last night is, wouldn't it make more sense for Izzy Dame to maybe wait a week? Because Tatum's just handing out title shots like nobody's business. Why don't you just beat her for the title? Instead, help her win, beat her after, and then get a title shot next week and beat her for the belt. Now you can't even. Now you're going to beat up your friend, your old friend.
And not get nothing out of it.
And I get nothing out of it except for not even revenge. I don't know. I was very heartbroken.
So technically you could ride on the theory that if she did that and she went into a match against her the following week, Lyra and Valkyria might be around.
That's true. That's a good point.
Was she still down there?
Not that she's still down there, but when Tatum won that opportunity, Lyra was there.
Yeah, I seen that.
Which further pissed Izzy off. So
tune in Tuesday nights.
Tatum Tuesdays.
Tatum Tuesdays.
We'll be back.
Titty Tuesdays. Tiffany Stratton. All right. Let's take it back to 2019. NXT TakeOver War Games.
Here we go.
From Chicago, Illinois. We get a video package of how War Games is taking place. The build-up was so for real. They show the men's, they show the women's, they show returning Finn Balor with a buzz cut. They show Straps boy Matt Riddle. They show it all.
Bro.
But we have Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Beth Phoenix on commentary. And I miss Mauro. I miss Nigel. I miss them too. That dynamic right there. Beth Phoenix.
Sound like
Beth Copeland. No, Renee sound better than Beth. Beth, she tried.
They both.
It's kind of funny. Joe Tessitore reminds me of Mauro every now and then. Every now and then, things he says makes it sounds like him. I'm like, okay,
like with the music industry and stuff like that, and it's going down. Public Enemy. Yeah, shit like that.
For me, this was a very tough commentary show because Beth Phoenix was still relatively new. She was speaking in sound bites, speaking in clips.
Yeah.
She had her notes. And then Mauro, I love his passion. I love how much he loves wrestling.
Yep.
Like, God damn, dude.
Yep.
Chill out sometimes.
It's like us in the first couple episodes that it does on the podcast. I'm reading my notes and John's just winging it.
And Mauro is just... But how many forced pop culture references was John dropping in the early days?
Oh, I'm going to put him in now.
Eat my sperm, bitch!
Oh,
what the fuck?
What the hell? What?
Different show?
Such a big pop culture reference.
The relevance of the day.
It's getting
Lordy.
Mercedes Monet's first theme song.
What was your boy's name? Who said that?
Julius Smokes.
Julius Smokes.
Yeah, that's right.
Just when you thought we were somewhat on the road to somewhat being monetized, yep, that just went straight to shit.
gone.
Oh, we're hitting a special market.
Gone.
A Boston market.
It's the relevant. There you go.
I can't even say Boston market. Everyone around me is closed.
I have never been to a Boston market in my life.
I know we had one in Grind. I've never been.
Yeah, all the Boston markets by me have been they're done.
I went one time. I went to see a Maury taping in Stamford, like 2010, I think. Driving home, man, I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. So we got off the highway, wherever town, Boston Market. All right, shit, let's go. It was pretty okay. That's all I got.
Wasn't your neon chicken?
The rotisserie chicken style eatery, yeah. Neon chicken. What up?
No way.
Thanks for the pistachio cornbread idea.
Yes. All right. Well, the alarms are going off. I thought Braun Breaker was going to come out, but it was too early for that. But the
kind of wasn't in there yet.
Yeah, the cage is dropping. We're kicking off the show with War Games, the women's match. And we got Team Ripley, Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox, and Dakota Kai. And they're taking on Team Baszler, Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Kaylee Ray, who is Alba Fire right now, who's your NXT UK Women's Champion, Io Shirai, Io Sky, and Shayna Baszler, your NXT Women's Champion. And Io and Candice kicks it off.
Yep. And they had a storyline ahead of War Games. Io and Candice LeRae were friends, and Io turned on her. So it was real obvious they were going in first out of everybody there, and they put on a show to start.
So I was confused in the beginning. I didn't like how they did an entrance. Like heel, babyface. I didn't know who the hell the heels were at first.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. They went 1 for 1. I was like, okay, that you could have just brought the whole team out, put them in the cage, brought the whole team out, put them in their cage, and
I was thinking, I was like, wait, Io was a heel in NXT?
Yeah, Io was a heel at that time.
Here's the thing with our friend Io Shirai, Io Sky, is that, you know, I always acknowledge, like an indie market that I am, is that, you know, she's good. I know she's good because they all say she's good, and she's never fucked anything up in the ring, so that helps back it up, you know. So, but I personally never just was like a huge fan of hers, you know, until this year, you know.
2019?
I mean, no, until this year, 2025.
Okay.
In what I call, you know, it just has to be the best, those most recent best women's match of all time, the triple threat with Rhea and Bianca and Io at WrestleMania this year. And I was stunned by the pop that she got, because I'm like, I mean, I know she's like, you know, she has fans and she was over, but I didn't realize she was like over.
Yeah,
like,
she's been over. She's been over.
Even here in NXT in the Chicago 2019, she got a huge pop, and I was just like, fuck me. I don't mind being wrong, man. But she got a huge pop.
Man, John's just a fan of hers because she showed cheeks finally.
Willow Nightingale?
That's tits, not cheeks.
What's happening right now? What do you think?
I don't know, but no, I was just surprised at the pop that Io Shirai got here on Takeover. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not mad or upset about it. I'm just like, wow, that's freaking cool. Good for her, you know?
Yeah.
You're seeing Rhea Ripley way before she got super. I mean, she's already over, but before she got super duper freaking ridiculously over. Bianca Belair, just, I mean, maybe something's wrong with my speakers, man. It's like, no, not really. You know, Io Shirai got a big pop. You know, Bianca got a pop
Bianca,
as well.
It wasn't all that. Candice wasn't all that either.
Yeah. All that music. The time trunk.
She had a cupcake on her tights.
The muffin top.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is happening?
But just like Dom said, going back to Dom's topic here, you know, it's like I didn't know which side was heel or face.
Oh my God.
Just had to play along with it and see what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think having them line up on the stage, staying in the cage till the time is called, I think that's really silly. Would it be better if you had them surrounding the ring? Not really. I'd rather have them just run from the back, you know, with the music and all
That's
that
how
stuff.
WCW used to do.
Well, sometimes.
Well, yeah, depending.
But I would rather have that than just staying there. But then you wouldn't have that incredible moment coming up with Dakota Kai.
Yeah, who got a pretty decent pop herself.
I didn't like that. I like that music, but I liked her heel music better.
Yeah. She got a pretty decent pop too, and the storyline behind that was that she was initially not going to be a part of the match. It was going to be Mia Yim, who is now Michin, but Mia Yim got jacked up in the back, so she wasn't cleared to wrestle. So they recruited Dakota Kai in. But Rhea had some choice words about Dakota Kai when in the initial recruiting process, and that led to what we ultimately ended up with in that moment with Dakota Kai when she was making her way into War Games.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, y'all fast forwarding. Let's get ready to it. Dakota Kai, she's getting ready to come out. The door is open. She runs back and she kicked the shit out of Tegan
brutal.
Knox.
Whooped
I
her
see why.
ass.
I see why Tegan Knox so fucked up now in the way she walked away from AEW right now. It's just because that damn kick. She got the shit beat out of her by her best friend. That's what happened.
Has more bad luck than Randy Orton in the beginning of his career.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Was her knee already messed up at the time? I'm assuming.
Yes. She
Was it?
Yes.
Jesus.
She both at this point she has wrecked both of her legs at this point. She's wearing knee braces on both legs, and I think she injured the one leg during the Mae Young Classic. She wrecked the second one in NXT, and she was out for a long period of time. And then she comes back, and then Dakota Kai made sure she was wrecked again. It was not pretty. Dakota unleashed, or like Morrow said, she is unhinged, and she really was.
Dakota messed her up.
Yeah,
Big time. So basically, it came down to 4-on-2. Team Baszler versus Candice LeRae and
Rhea Ripley.
So you think, the numbers game. You already know who's gonna win.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't. Like jerks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So with that taking place, Shayna Baszler took her sweet time walking to the ring, and
she's still a boss. She's a boss.
Yeah, she walked like she's walking like she was the boss. But then her and Candice are going at it, and then we see EO go on the top of the cage. She do the moonsault, taking the girls out, and then long story short, Shayna and Rhea's going at it. Shayna has her in the what's it called? The Cochina clutch. What is it called, John?
Yeah, the coquina. The coquina.
Carabuda clutch. Yeah, that the drink. got her in the chokehold. Rhea took the handcuff, put it on her, riptide through the chairs.
Yeah,
that's it. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit, man!
Listen, it's crazy. It's crazy to imagine that it was Team Baszler, where Baszler was the top name on the team that had Bianca Belair and Io Sky
upcoming,
right? And I mean Kylie Ray, who's Alba Fire. I mean she's doing her thing with Chelsea Green right now as the secret harvest. But if you went to anybody now and said, "Hey, in 2019 there's going to be a match. It's going to be Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, and Io Shirai. Who's the captain?" Everyone's going to be confused unless they look it up or already know. They're not going to think it was Baszler. Because they're looking at it now. Belair and Io Shirai or Io Sky are way bigger names, but
real fans know Shayna Baszler was that chick.
She was she was serious in NXT. Yep.
I think Triple H told her, like, listen, Vince ain't gonna push you. I'm gonna do the best I can with you. So enjoy it while you can. And she soaks it up, man. She's great.
And look at Candice. Candice, she showed out too. I'm like, okay, why can we get this? I know her gimmick changed when she was down with the Way, but all these chicks, they showed out.
Yep. They sure
Except
did.
for Tegan Knox.
This is, although I think it's fair to say this is Tegan Knox's.
She showed the floor.
This is
she
Tegan
showed
Knox's
the floor.
Career highlight was getting kicked in the face.
That's terrible.
And get her ass whooped.
I mean, what else? Respectfully, what else is there?
It's like saying Marty Jannetty's career highlight is getting thrown through the plate glass window.
I think
but
it's
it was
very similar. But it was.
Sorry.
Wait, so
sorry.
That match on Collision, did they have a match or they just did not show up?
They did not. So they showed up. So their first match they lost, and it was a relatively quick match. The second match was going to be another smash match. They were going to get beat relatively quickly, and they decided, "Nah, I'm good, fam," and they went home. So they didn't actually show up for the match. They were there. They were there to do the match, and when they learned that they were not going to have a decent length match, they left.
You ain't Sasha Banks. You ain't Naomi.
Nope.
And they no pregnant wrestlers on television.
And then they brought in two other talents who went in there, had the match, and they're now receiving a whole lot of praise and maybe receiving a push, which
Who
is
is it?
funny as shit. I don't even know who the hell they are. I don't know who they
Who is
are.
the strap?
Robin and Rosie Renegade. I don't know.
They from Ring of Honor.
The story is so beneath me, I don't even acknowledge it.
Well, this is probably Tegan Nox. There's three things people talk about with Tegan Nox. She walked out of AEW or whatever. All those knee surgeries, getting kicked in the face by Dakota Kai at Wargames. That's it. Unfortunately for her.
You gotta punch.
Something else.
You gotta punch that last one like, and we beat up John Cena. You know.
I don't want to blow the mic.
Okay, so
Tegan Nox highlights.
yeah, so
This is short.
it was her and now going under Nixon Newell and Miranda Alaise. And Miranda Alaise, they were going to face Anna Jay and Taynara Mello, and they thought they were going to have a good long match with those two.
I'll job to them anytime.
Yeah, but they were replaced by Hyen and Maya World, who I had never heard of in life.
Sounds like a hotel.
But they got praise for coming in last minute and putting on a heck of a match against Anna Jay and Ty Mello.
Good for them.
And Tegan Nox will probably never work a mainstream wrestling organization again.
What are you talking about? The NWA. They're up there.
Women Glow
No.
shows.
Women's Wrestling Revolution Project. WWR in Providence.
She could have been in that show last night, Pawtucket, Cranston. But ID title.
I was like, I know you tagged me in that, but I know I did it first. I was like, what are you sending me this shit? I want to see this.
Shit popped up. I said, "Oh, y'all trying to go against John Cena? Oh, hell no!"
I know, right? I shared it. I was like, when's the show taking place? It's nearby. You can't do that. What's wrong with you guys?
On a Monday?
Well, they always film the Beyond Wrestling offshoot. They always do a Monday taping. So, but it's on a Monday night. Like, what you can do? Like, go
John
see this in
Cena's
person
farewell
and watch
tour. Get the hell
Raw
out
on
of here.
DVR.
All right. Well, this War Games match had a lot of storytelling. It definitely mattered on my end. What about you guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of great things to talk about. A lot of great action, and it lives up to the War Games name.
Yeah.
And this is the very first women's War Game match. So
Indeed.
they set the bar.
Beth
Yep.
Phoenix let us know several times that we were making history tonight, guys. History making women's War Games match.
Yes.
Her terminology sometimes.
It was.
All right, well,
I thought it was pretty strange seeing Bianca as a heel because we've seen her as a babyface for the last 5 years for the most part. So for her being a bad guy, it was kind of a little strange.
Well, I remember when she was heel
Yeah.
in NXT. It's
Yeah,
basically
that-
the same character.
It's pretty close.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
The thing, yeah, she doesn't have to change much.
Just be
She doesn't
who
have to
you
change
are.
much. Right.
Just be who you are. People have to accept you for who you are.
That's it. And then her in-ring ability, that's what did it. And I'll never forget WrestleMania Dallas. Some dude from Connecticut I seen plenty of times, and after I think it was like WrestleMania 38 night 1 whatever, and she had the match. This dude came up to me, "Oh yeah, I know you from such and such in Connecticut." I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I hate how Bianca Belair won the match." I said, "What do you mean? Like, why do you hate it?" "Oh, she lost every single match in NXT. Now she winning like mainstream titles." I'm like, "You don't see how good she is? Like, you don't see the shit she can do and the believability in her? Like, what the hell are you talking about?" And the dude just got on my nerves. I just walked away.
She won all the time in NXT. She just never won the title.
She never won. Yeah, mad people never won that
That's
title.
Sounds like everybody. Bro.
Yeah, like, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I try to test the I don't think faithfulness is the right word for me and Ringside's buddy, the other notorious one, Mitch Silver, because he hated Bianca Belair. He just hated her. I was like, why do you hate her? Why do you hate onions? I don't know. Why do you hate things in life that are good? You big dummy. Anyway, so he never liked her, and I'm like, dude, if you don't like her personality, her character, her gimmick, Okay, but you cannot deny her in-ring ability.
Ring
That's
ability.
what it's all about, really, isn't it?
Seriously.
And eventually, he kind of put all that aside, and he's like, "Yeah, she's pretty good." I'm like, "Well, thank you. I'm just testing your honesty." It's like you can say, like I say, hate her gimmick, hate her, but you can't hate her skills because she's got
Right.
them all.
Right.
So he did turn the page on that one, so that's good for him.
Well, it's even similar him and Bianca with you and Io. All right, she's good. Like I see it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until a certain point where you just like they forced you to be like, oh yeah, it turns out they were always really good.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's wrong here.
Yeah, I'm a big dummy.
I remember numerous times I'm telling John, I said, yo, this is chick I see, and she's good. Like, she's the future. Julia. We talked about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked about that. And then I talked about Stephanie Vaquer. We seen her, like, she was like some AEW, dark match. I'm like, yo, this girl is good. I don't see it. Do you see it now, Strap?
For Stephanie Vaquer, yeah. Julia still? No. Again, kind of like with Io Shirai, I get it. I still don't see it. And the big thing when she lost the U.S. title, was it, or the championship she had?
Yeah.
She lost it to Chelsea Green. It's like, well, good. Chelsea Green needs the title. She loves that. It's perfect for her. Julia was doing nothing with it. She never showed anything to me. I mean, I'm still waiting. Hopefully it's not like a Sin Cara situation where you're waiting and nothing happens. It's like she can develop.
Well, Sin Cara showed you something. He showed you something. He showed you his amazing ability to botch in the ring. He showed you his amazing ability to hurt himself during a match. When your finest moment is facing another guy who's dressed exactly like you, that's a problem.
I think
that's a problem.
Match that should happen on like SmackDown or some shit.
Because then once Sin Cara Negro became the actual Sin Cara, he started to suck too. It was amazing. It was like, is it the character who sucks and just everybody they bring in to be Sin Cara is just inherently going to suck? What is going on here?
I can't. Sin Cara Azul and Sin Cara Negro, man.
And the crazy part is, Sin Cara Azul left WWE, went back to Mexico, and he's a star again. It's the character. The character. What did they say it meant? The warrior with no face. It was like, no, the warrior with no skill. What is this?
Ooh.
What is this?
Renegade. That's
Sin Skilrix.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like Sin Cara, the Sin Cara character should never ever in life never ever be brought up again, never ever. Period.
Crazy. That's when Vince was trying to replace Rey Mysterio with the new.
That was Triple H trying to replace Rey Mysterio. That was his first.
That was Trips.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Vince.
Guess who his other one was?
Who?
Karma.
I'm with Child.
Oh my god. I'm glad that I met the real Sin Cara. That's all I can say. I met the real one.
Oh, you right. You met
Sin Cara Azul.
Dragolistico.
I see Mystico.
How dare
you met Dragolistico, huh?
No. Just
all right.
Mystico.
Our next match, we have a triple threat match. The winner of this match will go against the NXT champion Adam Cole the next night at Survivor Series. We have Pete Dunne, Damian Priest, and Killian Dain.
Oh.
When I seen this, I was like,
This was Damian Priest. This was Damian Priest's debut.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
his takeover debut or NXT debut?
I don't think it was his NXT debut, but it was definitely his first pay. It was his first pay-per-view debut.
I remember like the rock star, the club, and in the hot tub and all that stuff like that. So I remember that, but I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, it was his first pay-per-view debut.
But you know what? Yep. I wasn't looking forward to this match. So this is Killian Dain, who is down with Sanity. Sanity's no more. He's his own gimmick, got his own.
The Beast of Belfast.
Yeah, all that hair on his back. And Damian Priest, who's still trying to figure out. He don't know if he's a bouncer. He don't know if he's a rocker. He don't know what the hell he's doing. He's the Archer of Infamy. And then Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. You already know what he's all about.
Yep.
And Killian Dain, he showed.
Man.
He was, when he did the Emerald Driver on the Pete Dunne while Priest was just laying there, that was badass. Obviously, he's the big dude. The fallaway slam into the Samoan drop combo. That was badass. And usually I'm not a big fan of triple threat matches because I feel like triple threat matches are like clunky. But all three of these guys, they shine in this match right here.
Yep.
All three of them.
Yep.
And just seeing this, I'm like, damn, like, why can't they use Pete Dunne to this ability right now? Take that damn mask on him. He's still ugly, but take the mask off him. Let him do what he got to do. Priest, we know how over he got.
You've seen his new hairstyle, right?
Yeah, he look like a little schoolboy. And I don't know where Big Damian, this dude is. I don't know where he at right now.
Yeah, he's indies.
I know, his wife's still in the company.
Yeah.
So, but these guys, they shine. NXT was where it's at. NXT had everybody. Everybody had a storyline. Everybody had a chance to shine. This is what I love about NXT right here, because the finish of the match, I honestly didn't remember. Like I said, I watched it in 2019, rewatched it the other day. And the finish of the match, we see Pete Dunne getting ready to choke out Killian Dain. Priest is laid out. He's on this man's back. He squashes him. He gets out, he rolls, and then Pete Dunne, 1, 2, 3, get the win on Damian Priest.
Yep.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out if the Survivor Series 2019, why was he going for the title and not champion versus champion versus champion?
Because Adam Cole's too little.
Pretty much.
If you put him next to who are the other champions on Survivor Series?
Well, you have Bayley versus Shayna versus Becky.
Becky, yep.
There's Brock.
Brock.
Yeah, you can't put
Bryan?
Brock in there with Adam Cole. You can't do that. That's illegal. Like,
Or Jinder Mahal.
Hold on.
Lord, don't.
Ashanti.
I'm gonna look at BDC. I'm gonna look at it. Are you got it?
Big Damo is with Insane Championship Wrestling. He's with Insane Championship Wrestling right now, and
Cool.
he's been there since 21.
I see, Dub.
So
Big Damo.
Yeah, Big Damo.
Big Nasty.
Yeah.
Not
wait,
sponsored by
so no,
Gillette.
they didn't do champion. So they did the Fiend versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship, and then they had Brock Lesnar take on Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah, okay.
yeah, you can't put Cole in against either of those guys.
Well, there
You're gonna put Adam
Ooh,
Cole versus
the
the
women
Fiend.
closed out the show.
Were you gonna prove the previous 2 years Brock won them both times? So whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, the women's closed out the show. That's wow.
Yep. Sure
And
did.
Shayna got the win. Wow.
And Shayna got the win.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at that point, they were really pushing NXT at that time. So yeah, NXT did a lot of winning that night.
Roger Strong.
But not
It's
in the ratings.
Beat AJ Styles and Nakamura.
It's very funny. So John, a few weeks ago, he goes, "Oh hey, the show for November, we're doing Survivor Series 2019." I said, "All right, sick." He goes, "That's the NXT one, right?" I said, "Yeah, that's awesome, cool." I watched maybe half the show, and he goes, "Oh no, we're actually watching Wargames." And I'm like, "Damn, this is a pretty good show, though."
Yeah.
They're both good. I know.
Yeah.
John,
Yeah. That weekend was great. That weekend was really good.
When I announced it last week, I said, "Oh yeah, we're doing NXT War Games." And John texted me, he's like, "Wait, are we doing Survivor Series?" Like, no, we're doing War Games.
Yeah. War Games.
Because I remember Adam Cole came out with the taped up ribs and everything.
Yep.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
man.
Can't wait.
All right, guys, what do you think about this triple threat match right here?
If you like matches where dudes throw dudes into other dudes, this shit's right up your alley. It was
It's a
real
banger
good.
right here.
Banging.
Yeah. They were out to prove something. They were out to prove something, and they did a good job improving just that. And I think what that is like, oh yeah, we may not be main card, but we can still battle like we are.
Yep.
Yeah. Big Damo there.
They all wrestled like they had a chip on their shoulder.
As they should. It's NXT. Yep. I never cared for this guy. Still don't. Will never. But he's no doubt great in the ring. I mean, obviously, everyone plays a part when they're wrestling a triple threat match. And Pete Dunne, again, acknowledge him. We know he's great.
Yep.
And the curious factor is Mr. Damian Priest. And he's wrestling so fast compared to how he wrestles now. I mean, age will get the better of anyone. It's been 5 years after all. But he's just wrestling a different style than he does now. You can argue that he's wrestling main event style now. Slows it down a little bit, makes things more meaningful. But he was a menace. And, Dom talking about what character is he? Nightclub owner, vampire, archer, what is this guy? And he does stick to his character. He plays it cool a lot in this matchup, like more than he should, honestly. It's too cool for this movie. He's too cool to lock up or whatever, So he is sticking to his gimmick, which is good to incorporate into your wrestling style. He definitely did a lot that he doesn't do now. And
do you miss that finisher that he used to do? The Crossroads.
Which one? All 10 of them. The Crossroads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even changing the name. What was it called here? The acknowledgement or the hit the lights or he had a couple different names for it, but he gave it up when Cody came back.
Yeah.
But the South of Heaven, at least it was still called the South of Heaven, so at least we could recognize that.
Yeah.
Of course, the Razor's Edge.
The Razor's Edge.
Timeless.
Yeah, I think Damian Priest, he was relatively new to NXT and WWE in general, so he was still running off of Punishment Martinez. He was still running kind of off of that gimmick, just with a new name. I think his time with Edge probably showed him a lot about slowing things down and really taking the time to acknowledge what you're doing in the ring. But I mean, still good, still really good, and they just really played off of each other so well in that match, especially for you have three totally different types in that ring. Three totally different types that should not go together that went well together.
Yeah. The chemistry is so good in that match.
Yeah.
It really was. Definitely go back, check out this match.
There was no reason those three should have gotten along so well in that ring. Just no reason at all.
And everybody hit their spots.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. And Pete Dunne, the littlest guy, got the win.
Yep.
He's so good. The
Oh, and he hit that bitter end on Damo, and it's like,
oh yeah.
Very
barely
close.
hit it, but he got it.
Barely, yeah, but he got it.
Yep.
Or thank Damo for flipping yourself around like a well done burger patty.
Wow.
Our next match.
This match matters.
Absolutely.
All right, well, our next match, we have a returning Finn Balor taking on Matt Riddle. And they said this match is 4 years in the making because Finn Balor, he's on the main roster now, but he got injured. Now he's back down here. So he takes out Johnny Gargano. And he said that he built this place. And he took out Matt Riddle. And Riddle, he's pissed off. And he said he's going to be the bro to take out Finn. And Riddle basically says that he doesn't want the Finn from Mondays and Tuesdays. He wants that dude that took out Johnny Gargano. So the match begins, and he start off slow.
Of course.
That's what I do not like. Like when who did Matt Riddle feud with? It was so real. I'm gonna fuck you up, something like that, because he's talking about divorce and all that stuff like that.
Seth Rollins,
and
that was his feud with Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I like that because when the time happened, like they were scrapping. You're not doing no headlock takedown. You're not doing none of that stuff.
It was a brawl.
Hey Riddle, we're off camera, right? How's your divorce going? Come back now.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh man, but the match had a slow build, but it picked up. Then the guys start doing all their high spots, the double stomp, Riddle with the spear, with the jackhammer.
Yep.
This when Riddle was talking shit about Goldberg at the time, I'm assuming.
Always was.
Yep. But
Never
Finn
not.
kicked out. Finn with the 1916, and Riddle kicked out. Then Riddle with the bro to sleep. Then he goes for the floating bro, and then Balor countered and hit him with that missile drop kick. And then he go for the coup de grace. He missed. But Finn got that 1916, and he got the win.
Yeah.
So I feel like the match was decent, but compared to that triple threat match, it definitely died down a lot whatsoever.
Yeah.
Ringside, what do you think about Finn returning back to NXT, reinventing himself one more time?
Do we think in the time since Wargames 2019, Finn has gotten hair plugs or something? Because his hairline was really far back, and on Monday night, his hairline was right in the front here.
I was like, yeah, that buzz cut was not a good
I
look.
definitely noticed that it was weird, and it's so strange seeing him in little trunks and seeing his whole body, because now he just wrestles in sometimes a t-shirt, he's got pants on, so it's always like the physical aspect strange. Match was really good. This was definitely the cool down of the show for sure, which is crazy to even suggest that, but when you have everything else that we've had so far and the main event coming up next, someone's got to be last, and by default this one was. But Finn's always good. Riddle was so good. He probably still is. It's so shocking they never made like a real run with him, because even in NXT, give him like the title for a few months, like dude was legit. He was super over. He could do everything you needed.
He had his opportunity, but Roman Reigns just
nobody was beating Roman that time. But I think he was a good candidate that summer, right after Orton got hurt. They could have done it.
I thought it was gonna be Orton before Orton got hurt.
Yeah,
and it's crazy when Riddle made his entrance when he kicked off the shoes. I was looking for the birds. I didn't see no birds.
This was pre AR.
Yeah,
I was expecting to see the birds. Like, damn, no birds back then.
As dumb as that was, it was always very fun to see. I did like it. It was very.
I don't think they did those graphics on NXT. They only did them.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
Triple H asked for him. I've been said no. It's not in the budget, kid. Sorry, can't be doing that.
Riddle was over. I did like Matt Riddle. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's your, at the time, modern day RVD, but he'll bring it to you.
Yeah. Boy, Willie.
He was always very convincing with everything he did, all of his moves and holds and shit. So.
Yeah, he always seemed like he had two gears. He had his gear where he was just out there having fun, and he was out there just wrestling you and having fun and putting moves together and stuff like that. But then he had that second gear when he got pissed, and all of a sudden it just seemed like he was locked in, and his moves were just ridiculous. He was just ridiculous with everything. Everything just seemed more aggressive. It's a real shame that he didn't get more of a run, but I'm pretty sure a lot of that had to do with stuff that wasn't necessarily happening inside the ring that caused a lot of the issues that he had as far as his time there.
Keep your shorts on.
He did.
Literally, it was the only thing he wore to the ring, aside from the cap.
What's interesting is that what we're talking about with Matt Riddle is that, you know, his ability to be many things all at the same time, and it's all him, you know. And it reminds me of his very first appearance on NXT, you know, during one of those summer takeovers. They pan the crowd, you know, like remember the first time you saw Oscar Akana, and you're like,
yeah,
what the fuck is that? Okay,
sitting next to Flair at Brooklyn 1, I think.
Yeah. You know, it's like, okay, or it's like, here's, was it Drew McIntyre at the time? Like, hey, look, here's that guy. I don't know.
Bobby Roode, EC3 did it.
And then
Riddle, a lot of guys,
Imperium, same thing.
Imperium,
or the Imperium, yeah, like on Tonight's Show. But I remember the one for Riddle because I just liked it because like when they did the camera pan to him, and he's like, oh my god, you know, and everyone's like popping for him, you know. Then he's doing like the bro, and then he just stops, and he kind of just has this look of like, I got him. So he went from being like So from the very first camera shot of him being like, "Oh, I'm a goofy, silly guy," then seconds later, he's like, "I'm the fucking man. Everyone here should know it, and I'm going to prove it." You know, and that's a complex character to show in 5 seconds. So that's why Matt Riddle is really awesome, and it's unfortunate that he wasn't able to, fully flesh out his career. I don't think he'll ever be back, but you never know.
No. I'm mad I didn't get that picture of him at Dodge Stadium when he was there before he signed the contract. Him and Carmelo Hayes, Christian Casanova at the time. But dude got a lot of potential. He's good, but his extracurricular shit gets to him.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. RK Bro.
Bro.
I think that's when Randy Orton was having like so much fun. Like, all right, let's like, okay, Mick, let's go have fun now. That's Randy Orton's ride right there. And now look at him now, he ain't doing shit.
He ain't even on TV.
But real quick, Finn Balor was a heel, went back to NXT. After this, I don't even remember what the hell happened. Like, he didn't do anything.
He became the champion again, NXT champion.
He won the title again.
Did he?
I think the following year.
Yeah. He was the second half of one of the funniest moments in NXT when he was in the corner and he was doing this to somebody and Keith Lee slowly rose up behind him.
I remember that. That was a meme, yeah.
That was the meme of that was literally the meme. It was just like he's sitting there, he's doing that, and just Keith Lee just rose by.
Was that him that he launched in the crowd? Or was that Adam Cole he launched in the crowd?
It's Adam Cole.
He launched Adam Cole. He launched a few people in the crowd, but Adam Cole, oh my God, he launched him into the crowd.
I mean, they would enter the pandemic right after this by choice because COVID wasn't real.
Yeah, yeah.
But so Finn was in NXT for a exceedingly long time because he was getting a better push there, and eventually it's kind of like, please come back to the main roster. And once obviously once the fans started coming back, and it became that way.
Yeah, yeah. I have to say that we were mentioning the people that were showing up in the crowd, the Oscars, the Bobby Roode, the James Storms, the guys that they showed in the crowd as the hottest free agent. And it reminds me of a particular free agent that showed up on AEW who was the hottest free agent of all, hottest free agent at the time. When our good friend Tony Nese showed up in the crowd, and they were like, he's the hottest free agent. And you're like, hot where? What?
Right on his ass.
We got the hottest free agent.
It was like Tony Nese? What?
Ethan Page? Who? Like, who the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I was like, AEW, they tried it. They tried it.
We got one of my favorite wrestlers growing up as a kid. Oh shit! Who did you get? Christian Cage. God damn it! Like, why? Take this man off my TV.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
We've got an all-time legend. This guy's been in here for 30 years. He's worked with some of the best talent in the world. It's the Brooklyn Brawler.
Oh my God! Oh no! The time Soul Train Jones is in the ring. I'm like, who the fuck is Soul Train Jones?
Come on, that was the biggest pop in that video. Everyone talking about Cody Rhodes' personal life. Yeah, growing up, he was this and that. Soul Man Jones. Wow, what the fuck is that?
Oh, that's Virgil.
Soul Man Jones.
AEW.
Yeah, I'd buy that T-shirt over a Virgil T-shirt.
All right.
Oh man.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
All right. Did this match matter for you guys?
Absolutely.
Half matter.
It absolutely mattered because it toned down the fans just enough to be really excited for the main event.
Yeah. Y'all watched the show last week when I was going through the card. I said Finn Balor taking on Matt Riddle. Strap Fact said, "That's it." That was it, John.
There's a match.
That was it.
You see, guys. It's funny. You mentioned how it started slow. It's like, Don, when you play 2K, you should start the match slow. Change your moveset to someone else, not Roderick Strong. You gotta start the match slow, man. Gotta get in those holds. Gotta build up your stamina meter.
Do you remember them? I forgot what's some story mode, and Brock Lesnar had like 3 finishes stored already off the rip. Yeah, man. Okay.
Okay.
This how it's gonna be. Okay.
But what they didn't know is that they changed one of Brock Lesnar's finishers to that stupid Sweet Chin Music cover in the Elimination Chamber last week.
Abel's favorite move. Terrible. All right, well, it's your main event time. It is War Games. It's the men's. We have Team Ciampa, who is Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Donovan Dijakovic. Jesus.
Right.
Dijak.
There you go.
Chris Dijak.
Right.
And Mauro Ronaldo was like, this dude's from Croatia. I was like, what?
I met him before he got signed. I met him in Waterbury, Northeast Wrestling.
I think he looks like
I was probably at that show.
Nigel McGuinness.
He was there. He said,
He's huge.
Except he was much taller.
He's tall as shit. I'm like, he was signing autographs. You want an autograph? Yeah. I'm thinking, damn, why are you taking pictures by the autograph, like by the bathroom? That shit stink. All right, well, whatever. I'll take this picture. I still got the autograph. And all right, well, they are taking on the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, your NXT champion. You have my man Roderick Strong, the North American champion, and you have my tag team, the Red Dragons, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era, the UE. And these guys are wrecking havoc. They're tearing up Raw. They're tearing up SmackDown. They're running havoc on NXT. Gargano's supposed to be that 4th guy, but he's hurt.
Yep, he's out.
Finn Balor. So it's going to be 4-on-3 right now. Don't know who's going to be. My man Roddy's kicking off the match. Ciampa comes out with his signature crutch. He gives it to Roddy. Roddy, I don't need this shit. Let's get rid of it right here. And they just start going at it. Slow build, but they went at it. I definitely enjoyed it. But, Strap, what are your thoughts on Roderick Strong?
I love Roderick Strong. He's my best friend. He's the Messiah of the Backbreaker, a perennial favorite at Ring of Honor shows all across the world. I always ran into him nearby, out of the bathroom, out of Coney Island. I saw Roderick Strong all the damn time. He is great. Unfortunately, I mean, you see a lot of these guys lately. They're the unbreakable dudes. They wrestle forever and ever. They never get hurt, like a Chris Jericho almost. Roderick Strong, your day, knock on wood, man, your day's coming. But you're a beast. You've never been hurt, really. He's wrestled consistently the last 20 years. He always wrestles. He's great. I mean, we're gonna take a step back a little bit. His promos are awful, and you can imagine that. But we're not talking about his promos. We're talking about his in-ring work, and he's a tremendous competitor and a jam-up guy. Roderick Strong is wonderful.
How do you feel about his shitty little boots?
What?
I remember someone at some show was trying to start that chant, and someone was like, "Just shut up."
It was a thing back in the day because his boots are like ankle height,
yeah.
And they used to chant. I think it was at Florida International Pro (FIP) down there. And then it got to Ring of Honor where they would just chant like "shitty little boots," and then at PW, and it's just funny because I always forget about it. And then I see them, and I'm like, they are shitty little boots.
It's like there's a great log of former Ring of Honor World and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla champions in this main event match for sure.
Yep.
So, and I just remember, I mean, wrestling was just so much fun for a certain period of years. I mean, what are we trying to say? It's not fun now? Kind of. But
that's what it sounds like you're saying. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
For a period of years, like from 14 to 19, it was just great stuff. All over.
Told you, my first Ring of Honor show was 2011, Boiling Point, Rhode Island. That's when I seen Roderick Strong for the first time, and I became a fan right there.
And your cousin wearing this follow me on Twitter t-shirt. So I ain't following this joke.
We all have the shirt. Yep. That's what we were doing. All right. Well, after this, Kyle O'Reilly, he's the next one in, and both guys, Roger Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, they started double teaming Tommaso Ciampa. Ringside, what are your thoughts on Tommaso Ciampa at this time and him being the leader of this team right here?
Loved it. So good. Like you said, Daddy's home. Daddy's going to war. I definitely preferred heel Ciampa because he was such a bastard. The dude was like the biggest motherfucker in wrestling history. And everything he did. So him turning babyface was a little big trend. It was a transition for me, but I thought he was awesome in the role as the general of the captain of the team. You know, getting these big ass dudes, Dijak and Keith Lee behind him. But it was great, all about it. I love that he gave Roddy the crutch to start the match off. That was great. And then, like you said, Roddy said, "I don't need this shit." Threw it over the cage. It was fun. But yeah, Ciampa's great. Ciampa in NXT was just a different. He was an all-time beast, I would say.
I love Ciampa. You see, I got the shirt on right
I
now.
know. We see.
I became a fan of him in Ring of Honor back in the day as well. The Sicilian psychopath with the mohawk.
I saw him probably 2001, 2002, maybe.
Damn.
At the Portuguese club in Naugatuck, Connecticut, when he was Tommy Penmanship, and he had the big feather pen, the huge robe, craziness.
Wasn't he a lawyer in WWE at one point?
Yes, he was.
Rusev's
Yes.
lawyer, yeah,
with hair, and the big pen.
Oh,
yeah.
He's Undertaker's lawyer, or Muhammad Hassan's a lawyer too.
Damn, he gets around.
I mean, we were talking about Eddie Guerrero. He the anniversary of his death.
Yep.
But anyway, I was looking up some. I wanted to start doing this thing, watching some SmackDowns from 2005, and trying to find Eddie Guerrero matches. And I just settled on one. It was him versus Hardcore Holly. And I did not know this until I turned the show on. I actually already saw this. It was from Worcester, the DCU Center. I was there. I already saw this in person. I was like, holy shit. And as I'm scrubbing through the show, I'm like, what else happened on the show? It wasn't a great show. But you saw right there, it was Thomas Penmanship as, I think, Muhammad Hassan's lawyer.
Yep.
Because, he wasn't allowed on TV at the time because of things. And the main event, the dark main event of that show was the greatest. Well, at the time, it was the best dark match main event I've ever seen. It was the WWE champion. Actually, no, it was it was the WWE champion John Cena, and the world heavyweight champion Bautista, and versus former champions JBL and Triple H.
Ooh,
that's
okay.
a huge
ridiculous.
Where I stuttered there was WWE champion JBL and world heavyweight champion Triple H. No, they already lost the titles at WrestleMania that year. So, but yeah, that was like, and that was unannounced. It was just like, all right, show's over, SmackDown's over. We have one more match. And these four fuckers come out. I was like, oh my God. It was great. It's great. And we got free tickets. So me, my old friend Tommy the Bull, we're at and his buddy Herman, we're at the box office, and we're just waiting in line. This guy, this adult man next to us and his little child. He's like, you guys want tickets? Like, free tickets? They're free. I have comp tickets. We're like, well, what's the harm if we take them and we scan them and we don't get in? We're gonna buy tickets anyway. What the fuck? Boop, go right in. We sit right next to the guy. He wasn't lying, and we sat for free. We got free tickets from this random stranger, and he's with his son, of course. And then during the show, he's like, who are the infamous question? Who are the top stars? Who the big names? Like, what's the main event? And I was like, well, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero. He's like, I don't know who these guys are, and he left.
Damn.
They left the show. He's like, I don't know who these guys are. All right, you've seen enough. All right, let's go.
Wow.
Okay, Dad.
Hope you bought that dude a hot dog at least for giving free tickets.
Well, God bless that dude for hooking me and my buddies up. And what a crazy night, crazy story, and a crazy Wargames main event that we're still talking about. Right
yes. Now. Well, Dijakovic, he's the next guy in, and he comes in, he's cleaning the house. BDC, what are your thoughts on Donovan Dijakovic? Donovan Dijak, Chris Dijak, whatever you want to call him.
He is a guy that was willing to do whatever they threw him into. I mean, big guy, but is really athletic. And I thought he had potential of being really good on the main roster at the very least, as being a guy who is big but can actually battle like the Braun Strowmans and folks like that, the bigger guys who can get around, who can move around the ring. I don't know why he got stifled in NXT, and then they brought him up as T-Bar, and that to me was kind of like, oh yeah, they really don't have anything for him at this point, because that's what you're throwing him in this group who is just like essentially a bunch of rejects, and they threw Mia Yim in there too. It was just like, okay, they just really needed to put these guys in somewhere. They had nowhere to fit them. So
It's the diversity stable.
It was not a good look for any of them.
Well, I don't think he got stifled in NXT.
I think
I don't think so, because he had some bangers with Keith Lee. Down
understand my meaning. Understand my meaning. My meaning being that not that he wasn't good in NXT, not that at all, but that they thought that he wasn't main roster enough, so they kept him down in NXT. Like he had a time where he should have been on the main roster for at least a good year before they finally brought him up. And it was during that time he was literally like, okay, so now I'm going to reinvent myself, because he's really thinking he's not getting over, so he reinvents himself, which that wasn't it at all. It's just that they, for whatever reason, would not put him on the main roster. And then they finally bring him up with Retribution, and I'm just like,
you know what happened? That was all COVID. That messed everything up. He was over, man. Wasn't he the North American champion at ringside?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, at one point he was. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That man dominated. Yo, the matches he had with Keith Lee, give me a best of 7 of them.
Yeah.
Man. They were going at it, man.
Exactly.
Especially in Dijak, he was nasty in Ring of Honor.
Yeah. He's been good.
And then the matches he had in NXT with Damian Priest, another banger.
And he had a lot towards the end of his run in NXT with Joe Gacy. They feuded for like 4 months. He's the only reason I like Joe Gacy. I hated Joe Gacy. And they started having their program. I'm like, all right, this is where they helped each other very well, I thought. When Jack was kind of like the Terminator. He had the glasses, sunglasses, and the
he was just Dijak.
Yeah,
he was just Dijak.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Gotta pair him with the right person. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You can't pair him with Randy Orton. Randy Orton just gonna RKO,
run right over him.
Yeah, that's it. You can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to build him into the main. You have to build him into the main event. You can't. He's not a guy that you could just bring into the main event and all of a sudden he's just main event. No, he's a guy that you name recognition alone is not going to do it. You got to let people see how good he is in the ring and build him up that way. But they didn't. They didn't. Main roster got T-Bar.
Yeah, that killed him. Oh my god.
Yeah,
The fans got T-barred.
Yeah.
All right.
That literally killed him.
Well, after this, my man Bobby Fish, he's in the ring and they doing their damn thing like they always do. Roddy, Bobby, Kyle, they killing it. Strap, what are your thoughts on Bobby Fish? OG Bobby Fish.
Man, he loves hair dye. No.
Damn,
Bobby
John got the
Fish.
worst guy to talk about. Poor
Best
guy.
guy. He's the one that wasn't afraid to put CM Punk in his place. Not Bobby Fish. I mean, he was he just one of those guys. One of those guys wrestling on the indie scene, Ring of Honor, and so forth. He was an actual MMA fighter for a bit as well. He's just kind of lost in the shuffle. He's in Evolve and here and there, and then finally they got locked up in a tag team with Mr. Kyle O'Reilly, parts
Red Dragons.
Red Dragon, and that's most of his notoriety. His and he's just one of those guys like Roderick Strong in a way where they're lucky by association. Roderick Strong, I mean, fuck it, man. He's a singles champion, but Bobby Fish never was one, so that's where Bobby Fish is different.
Ring of Honor, TV champ.
So he's okay. He's not bad, but right now, I mean, it's unfortunate where all the Undisputed Era guys are right now, mostly. So Kyle O'Reilly, he's doing pretty good. He's got a singles matchup at the next pay-per-view, Full Gear, against Mr. Moxley.
Really?
And Bobby Fish just lost in the shuffle here on the indie scene. Like I said, he stopped dyeing his hair. He doesn't look that great.
He was just in was he in the TNA locker room the other day? Matter of fact, I just watched the documentary of Devon Dudley, his last ride for Slammiversary, and Bobby Fish is in the locker room. He's talking to Devon. I'm like, who the hell is this dude? Bald head, bald head, mustache, white. Had no clue who it was.
Yeah. So,
oh man!
He's
all right. Well, after this, my man Keith Lee is next, and man, I miss seeing Keith Lee. I told BDC about Keith Lee, and BDC became a fan of Keith Lee. I'm like, this dude was so smooth. A guy almost 400 pounds, the way he moved, and he used to team with Shane Taylor, and with the dress slacks and all that stuff like that. I used to love Keith Lee. And then when he finally got to NXT, I was so hyped. I'm happy my man won the NXT North American title. I'm happy when he won the NXT title. And he was the guy. He was over. Yeah. The next night in Survivor Series, he had his moment with Roman Reigns. Obviously, he didn't go over, but he got over. And then Vince had to put his hand on it, and then he became the big cat, bear cat, whatever.
Bear cat.
Oh, my Lord.
Bear cat.
God. Yeah. You want to talk about the brass ring and charisma and work? Keith Lee had all that, and now he went to AEW, and what the hell happened to him? What's his injury? I still don't know what the man's injury means. Like, he's been gone for like 2 years now.
Yeah, I tend to think that he's retired. He's just not saying it. Yeah, I don't know if it was COVID, but he came down with something, and it was basically a fight for his life for a while. Once he kind of got back into the ring, he just wasn't the same, and then he went out again due to whatever it was that took him out several years prior, and he hasn't been back in the ring since. Yeah, I hate that he got to the main roster, and then Vince decided he wanted to lay into his development and make him all this bullshit, that Bearcat and all this stuff. He wanted him to lose weight, and it was like, dude, you had Yokozuna, who, no offense, was like 500-600 pounds, and you never really got on him about losing weight. But Keith Lee comes in here at 400. You see that he's very athletic for his size. He's not getting winded. He's not looking like he's broken down. And you want to start controlling his weight? Really?
You seen the Tony Atlas and Saba Simba?
It's like he needed Mandingo in the ring, and it's like, dude, like what is the fascination, dude? Let him be who he is. Bask in his glory, as the saying goes. I mean, right. True story. Yeah. Dom is the one who told me about Keith Lee. We're in New Orleans, and he's like, yo, you gotta come with me to this show. Keith Lee is performing. And I'm like, who's Keith Lee? He's like, bro, you gotta see him. We go to this show. Keith Lee is there. Keith Lee performs. I get his hat that night. Next morning, he's at NXT. He's performing for NXT during, they have like the whole
Access. I forgot.
They had Access, and he wrestled the next day at that Access, and I was like, man, this brother right here, this brother's the truth. I'm glad Dom told me about this dude. And all the way up, it was just like, yo, he's gonna be real deal. Then they put him on the main roster, and Vince decides he wants to put his hands on him. It's like, bro, you're fucking him up for what? What are you fucking him up for? What are you fucking him up for? Like I've seen Vince go with people and completely fuck them up. But but they usually recover. But Keith Lee never even had a chance. I mean, you're talking the same guy who brought Chavo Guerrero to WWE and named him Corbin White. So, I mean, he has a history of fucking people up initially, but they usually recover. Keith Lee never got that chance though. All of a sudden, he was terrible to work with. He was a diva of sorts. He was a hard ass. So WWE let him go, and it's just like he wasn't any of that. Because if he was any of that, he would have been that in NXT. He was in NXT for a good minute. He would have been in that in NXT. He comes up to the main roster. Everything you want him to do, he does for you. He decides to grow a mustache and goatee, and they're like, no, we like you with the bear face. And now he doesn't have. It's like even little shit like that. It's like he's willing to do anything you want him to do, but you're still talking shit about him, talking about he's a diva and he don't want to work with you, and that's your excuse for getting him out of the company.
They didn't want the.
They fucked up on
trying to show gray hair at the time. So
Vince fucked up on Keith Lee, and that's just what it is. Vince fucked up on Keith Lee, and they don't know what state of health he's in right now to even consider bringing him back, because you really don't know if he is even capable of coming back at this point.
Damn.
But he's got Mia Yim, so he winning.
Yeah, I miss that dude. That was my guy. I really
absolutely,
did.
I absolutely miss him.
He was nasty in 2K as well. Nasty. He was nasty. Oh man, I forgot what 2K it was. I think I still have it on my hard drive. But
yeah,
he was nasty, bro.
Any dude who names his finisher after Dragon Ball Z is okay in my book.
What was it called?
Spirit Bomb.
Spirit Bomb. Yeah, that's what it was.
I mean,
he also had a variant of the Big Bang Attack too. He had something like that too. Yeah.
The very first moment I saw Keith Lee, like something was special about him immediately.
Yeah.
Just one. I remember the show. It was in Lowell, and he was with Shane Taylor, and they were wearing the black clothes, and it was just like he just had this smirk on his face, the smile. It's just kind of like this. Something about this guy.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that he got his chance later on. And I'm just as sad that he's not wrestling right now. Who knows what's up with him? But that's all we can say. It's like something's going on. We hope he gets better and hope he comes back, because we know he's totally capable. Time and age is not on his side, but he was really great. And if you're going to impress the Beast Incarnate at the Royal Rumble,
that's a big motherfucker.
I was about to say that.
That's a big motherfucker.
You're a big motherfucker. And then another time that happened on AEW, Rick Ross ring, you a big motherfucker. Same shit. Rick Ross said the same thing. Oh man. Yeah. Oh man, I missed that guy. All right. Well, after this, after Keith Lee came in, he started dominating, pressing everybody, doing
Keith Lee things.
Keith
Lee thing. He's basking
doing glory basking like things. Yeah.
Yes. Adam Cole, baby. He's the final member of the Undisputed Era. He comes to the ring. He's sprinting to the ring. He's grabbing tables. He's setting tables up along the barricade. He's about to get inside the cage, and Tommaso Ciampa mushes him. He goes right through the cage, and then boom.
That's the
bump
all
going through it.
Got him.
Oh, fucking Adam Cole, man. Like, another one. Like, what the hell is going on? AEW got the bug.
Yeah, he's perilously close to retirement too now. Good. He got hurt. He got hurt again. So while he hasn't said he's retired, and he's pretty much retired.
John and I was in Dallas in July. His match got canceled against Kyle O'Reilly or Kyle Fletcher. The match I was looking forward to.
Yeah,
I said, John, Adam Cole ain't wrestling. You shut your mouth. But yeah, man. The match I was looking forward to the most for the TNT title. Like, man, I cannot see my guy. It's just crazy.
Right.
Like, and I sent John the list today: concussion, neck injury, concussion again, ankle injury. I'm like, damn, this dude had. He got the bug, AEW bug. I don't know what the hell's going on. For real. And then he went through today. I can see why. It's lasting effects.
It's the ring AEW uses. It's conducive to injuries. WWE uses grass. They use turf.
Oh my god, man! Oh, I missed this. This is good, man.
Yeah.
And NXT Undisputed Era, they were dominant for what, 4 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Had all the titles, Undisputed Gold.
Yep.
Oh,
Draped in gold.
Draped in gold. I remember when Adam Cole made his debut and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish made the jump with him earlier that night, and then Roger Strong was on that same card earlier. I forgot, it was one of them takeover Brooklyn's, whatever.
Yeah,
it was big. And then this main event match right here, it was just all Ring of Honor.
Yep.
All Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Then the timer goes off. Who's gonna be the team champions? Last guy. No music. Next thing you know, Kevin Owens' music hits. Chicago goes nuts.
Yep.
And the reason why that, because Undisputed Era, they took out Kevin Owens on Monday Night Raw.
Yep.
And Kevin Owens came out with the old school KO.
With the NXT shirt. Yep.
Still fits.
Man, it was good. This main event was good. Everybody hit their spots. Kevin Owens came out. He went crazy, taking everybody out.
Yep.
Him and Adam Cole had a Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold spot. Going for the super kick. Caught the leg. Spinning him around. Stone Cold stunner. Adam Cole sold the hell out of that. You see Adam Cole doing the Panama Sunrise in between the ring.
Yep.
Landed on his ass. His own ass. It cracked. When he hit it, he hit that steel beam. It cracked his ass. He immediately, oh my God.
Keith Lee on top of the cage, doing the splash. Then you see Kyle O'Reilly with the diving knee drop on Keith Lee and put him in like the heel hook or the knee bar or whatever. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
This match had everything. I enjoyed it. And then the finish of the match.
Yeah. The finish of the match.
And Adam Cole on top. And was it Project Ciampa through the table?
Absolutely.
Through the double tables. Yeah.
He held on to Cole the entire way to protect him. I get it.
Yeah.
Man, it was just solid.
Wham!
Down. Oh, nasty.
And then them going to slow motion seemed like it was a long drop.
Yeah. It was insane to me that each member of the Undisputed Era went through a table a different way.
I love that.
It was hilarious.
I love that at the end.
Like
that was
Roderick Strong caught a Dijak choke slam.
Dijak with the moonsault from one ring to the. Oh my God, yo, that was crazy.
Yeah,
Roger Strong with the angle slam, the Olympic slam on Keith Lee off top of the cage. Well,
Roderick
top rope.
slam.
Roger slam.
Yeah, the strong slam. Yeah.
Strong slam.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, man.
Yeah, that match was everything, bro.
This whole show.
That match was everything. Yep.
This whole show. It was good.
Yep.
You can't go wrong with NXT. Takeovers is where it's at. 5 matches. That's all you need.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It's like I've said it before.
Hours.
Yeah, it's the perfect length for a pay-per-view or a PLE, whatever we want to call it now. It's quick, it's concise, we're in, we're out, every match bangs, and it's perfect. It's the best era in wrestling history, in television history. I don't care. I'll say it.
I do want to relive some of this pandemic stuff, though. It's fuzzy for me. I would like to.
You want to go back to the Thunderdome?
Stay that way, my friend.
Yes.
You want to go back to the Thunderdome?
I liked when NXT did it at I don't know if they were at the PC, if they're still at Full Sail. There was a couple tapings where there was nobody there, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll just put wrestlers in the crowd like AEW does," and that was pretty good. I did enjoy that. There was a different feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, NXT TakeOver Wargames 2019 matters. Boom. Point blank.
Top to bottom.
Absolutely.
Strap, you're
No
not
doubt.
a Wargames guy. Oh, you're not an NXT guy. What are your thoughts overall on the show?
Well, NXT was still cool at this point in time.
Always has been. It's never changed. It's the coolest.
I know.
Not
I really
just the
think
coolest, not just the best.
when NXT was losing to the elite competition for a couple weeks there,
Never
and
happened.
that's when Vince
Fake
McMahon
news.
soured. That's why Vince soured on all these guys. That's why Keith Lee and all the guys from this, even though this show was great, no doubt, okay, and the Survivor Series was presumably great. We'll find out in 12 months. But the thing is that they were supposed to whoop AEW's butt, and they did not do it in a manner that Vince McMahon found satisfying. So he considered it a failure. So that's when the NXT 2.0 came to be. It's like, we're just gonna throw everything you did, Triple H, and do it my way, a different way, not your way. And then and a lot of shit happened, man. COVID happened. Triple H fucking nearly died. That happened, So lots of things happened, and NXT just, for me, changed from what this was to something else, and I was not interested in what that other else was. So this is still NXT that I know and remember, because hey, they're all my friends in NXT right here. They're all former Ring of Honor guys. So yeah, definitely, it was still awesome and cool for me. So the show is awesome and cool, but hey, it captures that moment in time that we say was where pro wrestling was freaking awesome.
All right, well, your boy Dave Meltzer gave the women's War Games match a 4.25.
Only a 4.25. It should be a 4.35. Come on, Dave.
He gave the triple threat match 3.5 stars. Gave Riddle and Balor 4, and gave the boys 4.5.
I think that was all pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's the first time I'm hearing that, because I do not pay attention to the ratings either.
Neither do I.
Me either,
I don't know why you want to bring it up every week.
Not every week, but I feel like the show.
Here's Meltzer's ratings. Let's prod the cattle some more. I'm like, you're not bothering me. I don't.
No,
give
I'm
a
just saying
fuck.
the show mattered. It just mattered.
Yeah.
And
go
in
to
the dark
Cage
match,
Ring. What's the fucking website? Cage Match.
Cage match.
Yeah, get their ratings. Why don't you get Wade Keller's ratings? Get Mike Johnson's ratings.
Wade
Get
Smeller.
Chris Van Vliet's ratings.
I will start doing
Get
that
someone
next
else.
season. I'll have everybody's ratings next year.
Yeah.
And
Chris
the
Van
dark
Vliet's
match of the
system. I
the
like
dark
him.
ma-
I don't like him.
The dark match of the show was Angel Garza taking on Isaiah Swerve Scott.
That's another dude. I saw. What was it? Maryland Pro Wrestling. I saw Swerve Strickland working in this arena where the ceiling was basically the top of the ring. So
He hit his head.
if somebody jump hard enough, they hit their head. But yeah, I saw Swerve there, and I was like, oh, he's something special. And
I see Swerve. In New
that was
Orleans.
another one that WWE kind of somewhat dropped the ball on. But I don't know if that was more so WWE dropped the ball or they put him in a group with a guy who talked a little too much and just kind of fucked it up for everybody.
Yep.
That other AJ.
But if they were high enough on him, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have overcome the Hit Row stuff if they liked him enough. Because I think he said like Shawn Michaels didn't like him.
Yeah, Shawn.
Not Triple H. So everybody's got their favorites.
That's it.
You like Carmelo Hayes.
Everybody loves
He's him.
Carmelo Hayes.
He's him.
He can't miss.
That's it. Well, this show did not miss.
Not at all.
This concludes the month of November, NXT War Games 2019. But next week, we're kicking off November with NXT Deadline 2023 that took place in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I said December. I said December.
Next
thought I said
month
December.
in March.
Well, next month, NXT Deadline 2023, kicking off the month of December.
We're live, pal.
We're live, pal. This is StratFacts Choice. I'm going to run through the card right now. And our opening match is for the North American Championship. We have Dragon Lee taking on Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh, my
Dirty Dom.
Banger.
Yep. Right off the bat. Yep.
Yes. After this, we have the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge to be the number 1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. We have Blair Davenport, Tiffany Stratton, Lash Legend, Kalani Jordan, and Fallon Henley.
Banger.
John's like, who?
Can't wait to watch this fucking show.
I know 3 of them.
Yeah.
Well, you know this next one. Next match, we have Carmelo Hayes taking on the King, Lexus, the King that is.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of bang.
That's going to be the cooldown. Yep.
And then we have the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge to determine the number 1 contender for the NXT Championship. We have Trick Williams taking on Dijak, taking on Josh Briggs, taking on Braun Breaker, and taking on Tyler Bates.
It's too many people.
I'm going to tell you right now, this Men's Iron Survivor is one of the best matches I've ever seen live in my entire life.
Yeah, it had me worked up in person. I was like, oh my God.
I'm worked up. I might watch the videos that I took as soon as we're done. I'm thinking about it.
You might have to send us like a post on the page.
Oh,
I don't remember this match. Our next match is a steel cage match. Kiana James taking on Roxanne Perez.
it was interesting to put a cage match after the Iron Survivor. It was a death spot for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't remember that match.
A lawyer versus the plaintiff.
But your main event is for the NXT Championship. We have Ilya Dragunov taking on Baron Corbin.
What?
The
match
Mad Dragon.
A match we all remember as the main event of this show. All of us.
Oh, man. It's just like WrestleMania 35. I don't remember what the hell happened after Kofi won the title. The show just dragged.
So much more. Like, it was 3 more hours after that. Everything happened after that.
Crap and I were talking. We was like, yeah, you don't remember? I remember Batista and Triple H. Like, do you remember Kurt Angle fought? I'm like, who the hell Kurt Angle fight?
Hey, your main eventer.
I was like, wait, what? Like, I forgot. He's like, yeah, AJ Styles had a match. Who the hell he fight? Like, I don't remember. Like, who the hell he fought after Kofi? Like, I just
Open the show, bro. Not open the show.
Who did AJ wrestle?
Randy Orton in the opening. Okay, the real opening match, not the
No
Seth
recollection.
Rollins. No,
Whatsoever. No.
the match is most notorious for the light shining in the fans' eyes.
Those dumbasses cry about it every year. I'm sick of hearing it. Put some sunglasses on. We were outside. Like, I'm done with those people. Buy better seats.
Tell you what, nobody better ever choose WrestleMania 35. That gives me PTSD with that show. Oof.
It's going to be a 3-part episode.
Best match was Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio.
That's the match I forgot too.
Oh man,
for the United States title, right?
Short and to the point.
Gotta check this out. Oh, there it goes.
Wild times. Well, that's our show, and that's what we're doing next week. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. We are so close of getting 400. We're getting there. We need y'all help. Do what I just told you what to do.
Yeah, watch the show. Watch the show.
Yes, watch the show. Share.
Listen,
Deadline.
if we get the 400th, whoever that 400 subscriber is, I'll be happy to say you are the 400 subscriber. I'm not doing shit else.
I thought you were
cameo.
gonna
That's
that
what
I
hand-
thought you were going to fight him. You were coming in.
Not at all. Not at all.
If you're 400, you're done.
If you're number
Come
400, you could be on our show. You could choose.
Come on, 400. Come on, 400.
You could choose a topic, whatever you want to talk about.
We go.
Wonderful prize.
I already regret that. Like, let's talk about the main event in '78. No, let's not. Let's not.
If it's not on
Steamboat.
Peacock, we ain't watching. That's it. All right, well, I'm Notorious One. I am Dom. I'm here at BDC. I'm here with StratFacts. I'm here with our special guest, the NXT guy, Ringside. Woo!
Yeah.
We're going to see Ringside next week, too. We got more NXT
More NXT.
approach.
Whole lot of me coming.
Yeah.
That's what she said. We will see y'all next time. Boom.